Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Floyd Humphreys, and today I just want to talk a little bit about some of the things that you might do when you first get into LiveGood and you've looked around the back office, and so now it's time to decide how you're going to proceed and how you're going to promote it, how you're going to refer people, and there's an unlimited amount of ways to refer people. I mean, a lot of people, the most successful is probably Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and LinkedIn, any of the social media. And if you don't have a following, or if you're don't even have one of those accounts, then sometimes you can make the decision of, well, like, is it worth it? Like for me, I don't use Facebook, so for me to go establish a Facebook account and then try to round up some followers, by the time I got 5,000 followers, probably a year might have went by or something. I mean, so I'm not interested in that. I'm not interested in Facebook anyway, but a lot of people are. And and the same with TikTok and Instagram and stuff like that, Twitter, X. So, you just, you use what you got available to you. And one of the things that you have available to you is your daily associations. And for sure, everybody needs to know that you're in LiveGood. And it doesn't matter whether they're interested in LiveGood or not themselves, and some of them will be, but a lot of people won't, and most people won't, at least in the beginning. And and then when they see, wow, where did you get that new ATV? Well, LiveGood, I told you a month ago, man, you should have got in. Really? And stuff. And so things progress, because sometimes people just don't take your word for it on day one. Sometimes you got to tell them 20 times, and sometimes you even got to show them, the money. So, but there's a lot of little things that you can do that are really, really cheap. Business cards are probably the cheapest form of advertising, and you can put one of them in the credit card slot at the gas pump. And, the person comes up to get gas and they got to pull it out to put their credit card in, but they're going to look at it. They'll probably throw it away, but they'll read it first. So, that's all you want, is for them to read it. I mean, if you get 1,000 business cards, that means 1,000 people, when you go through them, that means 1,000 people read it, whatever that business card says. And so, that's as good as running an ad that 1,000 people read, Just took a little longer for all that many people to read it, but it can be effective. And when people know, your neighbors know, and the people you go to church with or school with or whatever kind of clubs you're in or whatever your bowling group or whatever it is you do, when they know that you found a way to save a lot of money on vitamins and health supplements, with your buyers club, then when that comes up in their typical conversation with somebody else, they're saying, oh, Mary knows a place, man, you ought to talk to her, because she's even making money from referring people to that thing, and so you end up having people refer you. And it's just like when somebody does something, like, let's say, if somebody's a realtor, and somebody's looking to sell their house or something like that, and you say, well, gee, Jim, he's a friend of mine, and he's an honest guy, and he'll do you a good job. Well, because people want to help people, and people want to help you too. So let people know what you're doing. Don't let it be a secret, else your neighbor comes up and says to you, man, I got in this company called LiveGood. Wow, you ought to see it. And then there you are, a dumb shit, because you didn't tell them first. And they signed up under somebody else. So let people know, and it doesn't, if you're embarrassed, then you're a dumbass. So don't be embarrassed. And some people are interested and some people aren't, but all of your friends and relatives need to know that that's what you're doing. And so you tell them, and then if they're interested, fine, and if they're not interested, fine. But they need to know that that's what you're doing, because some of them are going to want to. I mean, if they don't want to be healthy, fine. You're not obligated to go to their funeral because they was too stupid to be healthy. So so be it. But most people do want to be healthy, and some of these products, you ought to do some of the reviews on methylene blue. Holy smokes! I mean, I bet you 90% of the world's population, which would be 90% of 7 billion, that'd be 6.3 billion, people don't even know about it. It's like a miracle. So, even just something as simple as the regular vitamins or magnesium or, the reds and the greens, and I mean, be healthy. I mean, they're cheap, and that's the thing, when you're referring people about LiveGood, you kind of, oh, do you want to make $1 million by Friday? No, that's stupid, because that's not going to happen anyway. Don't be a liar, But, when you tell people that you found a place that's a wholesale buyers club, and that it's growing. I mean, they only got a couple of dozen products now, but in the future they'll have a couple hundred more. And so, and have them look at the products, because the products are where it's at. I mean, it's nice that people can make a lot of money, but here's the thing. A lot of people get in because they think they can fill their matrix with spillover, and so they're expecting to make $2,000 a month by sitting on their ass. 3 or 4 months go by and they're not rich, so they quit. I mean, here's the thing. I'll tell you how retarded these people are. These people are so damn stupid. I mean, you could say they're too stupid to be considered human. I mean, here they are. They're expecting to be rich, and they're paying their $10 a month. They're $9.95 a month. Why don't they get 2 free months and pay by the year and start working? I mean, it's stupid to pay it by the month, right? It's stupid. Because you get 2 free months if you pay by the year. I mean, how stupid are people? So when they quit, it's because they was paying $9.95 a month, and they're like, well, hell, I already paid $9.95 twice, and I'm not rich. Boy, what a scam, And and it's because they didn't even have the mental capability or the mental capacity to go to the website and look at the products and see what they really do. And not just on the company page, but I mean, research it. There's doctors. I mean, it's like if you're stupid enough to think that a jab is good for you, well then, just keep on believing, what you hear on TV and stuff. But, there's a lot of stuff out there. Just think about this. The people that profit from you being sick are not trying to heal you. So, that's just a fact, So, and pushing pills is probably $1 trillion industry, it's just huge. So, and you don't need those pills, pills have their place, some, and, but generally, there's a way to solve any problem naturally. And, biblically, they talk of doctors as being sorcerists, or the pharmakia. If you look that up, it's called sorcery. But I realize there has to be doctors in emergency rooms. There has to be doctors to set bones. There has to be doctors to do liver transplants and heart transplants and stuff like that. And so I realize that doctors are necessary. But a lot of them are just pill pushers, and they get paid to promote this pill or that pill, and the big pharma is making a lot of money. And you know, when you look at the side effects, sometimes the side effects are worse than what you have that you're taking whatever it is for. So just, you know, don't be stupid. You know, be wise, and look at things. So, you know, when you get into something, and I tell people, you know, if I talk to them before they sign up, which a lot of people I don't, they just sign up because they seen a video or they seen an ad I run, or they, you know, read something I posted somewhere or something like that, and so they don't talk to me. They just go sign up. But if I do talk to them before they sign up, I tell them, don't do the $9.95 a month. Pay it by the year. You're either serious or not. You know, if you're not serious, then get lost. What? You're just wasting your money. You're wasting your money, you're wasting your time, and you're wasting my time. So, you know, and so, you know, I don't need any more deadbeats. You know, I've got enough of those. So, I make 25 cents a month off of the deadbeats. Boy, that'll get a guy rich quick, won't it? 25 cents a piece. So, you know, just take the damn business seriously, or else do something else. Because if you're only going to do it half-assed, then you're not doing anybody any favors, especially yourself. So get in and do it. And I hope you got something out of this. If you did, I'd appreciate it if you would click like. You can subscribe. I've got other videos. And thanks for watching. Have a great day.